Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Kingston Sports Network. For today, we're going to have Kingston Lady Redskins softball bringing to you right here from Kingston Softball Field as the Lady Redskins begin district play hosting the Lady Hugo Buffaloes. And the Lady Redskins opened the season last night with a 15-9 victory over the Lady Lida Panthers as they got started off on the right track. And tonight they begin, like I said, their district play as the Lady Buffaloes come to town. I'm not sure about the Lady Buffaloes record, but looking forward to bringing you the action here as we get started. Coaches are handing the cards and the lineups, and so we'll get going here shortly. If you haven't seen the beautiful facilities since last year's upgraded turf, you are missing it. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous place here. The dugouts have been redone, moved back and away so you can see the field better. More sitting options for you if you prefer to be in a lawn chair. Just an all-around whole lot better atmosphere here in Kingston now. You need to come check it out. Come see it live. Dexter Bowerman, Jr., will be in the circle today for the Lady Redskins. Kate Ratzliff will be behind the plate. Dexter, a move in from Allen, Oklahoma. As you see Dexter warming up here. I saw her throw a few games in the preseason scrimmages. Throws pretty well. Has some good movement on her curveball. Has a little bit of speed, a little bit of pop to it, to her fastball. And she has been working on a changeup. Comes down a little slow. And we'll get started here as we'll get the throw down. And Kinsley Johnson, number 13, playing third base tonight for the Lady Buffaloes, will step into the batter's box to begin the game as umpires get their, make sure everybody's ready. Dexter's first offering, low for ball one. Second pitch, a little low again for ball two. Umpires want the ball brought up just a little. It's just a little below the knees as it gets to the plate. That one's in there for a swing and a miss. Strike one. 2-1 your count here. Early going to the ball game. That one's out over the plate. Strike two on a swing and a miss by Johnson. 2-2 your count. Nobody down. Nobody on yet. That one's just low that time. Misses the zone just a little. Brings the count to 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here to Kinsley Johnson. That one's a high pitch, but Kinsley swings and misses. It'll be strikeout number 1 for Bowerman. Lily Parker will step into the box. She will be in the circle for the Lady Buffaloes. Pitch had some great movement on it. Started kind of belt high, chest high, moved out of the zone for a strike as Parker couldn't lay off. That one as well. Nice movement. Strike two. 0-2 the count here to Parker. Bowerman looks in. Here's the pitch. That one outside, but Parker can't lay off of it. It'll be strike 3, 2 down here to begin the inning. That brings us to shortstop, Jada Kane, as she'll step in. First offering to Kane. Over the inside corner, strike one. Bowerman looks in. Here's the pitch. That one bounces into the plate. Ball one. Evens the count at one apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one over the plate, swing and a miss. Strike two. 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 2 down, top half of the first inning. As Bowerman looking to strike out the side. That one high and outside. Kane able to lay off. Brings the count to 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Just low, ball 3, runs the count to full. As Kane steps back in. Offering swung and miss, and Bowerman strikes out the side. We'll be back for the bottom half of the inning right after this.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
When it rains, it pours. So it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance Agent Al Olson can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Agent Al Olson at 580-924-3898 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Al Olson at 580-924-3898.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Just so you know. Welcome back. Bottom half of the inning coming up as the Lady Buffaloes take the field. Lady Redskins getting ready to bat. Kate Ratziff will lead things off. Lady Redskins with some speed this year. Man, they got it top to bottom in their lineup. They can get around the bases pretty quick. And they will wreak havoc on those base paths and make you have to think about where you're going with the ball. Lady Redskins able to score 15 runs last night against the Lady Panthers from Latta in their home opener, their season opener, and got that victory. Okay.
In a circle for the Lady Buffaloes, number 10, Lily Parker. Leading off for the Lady Redskins, the catcher, number 1, Kate Ratziff.
Parker's first offering to Ratzliff is outside for ball 1. Second pitch, outside, ball 2. Ratzliff, part of that speed I talked about earlier before we started batting. State champion in the hurdles last year, Class 3A. Kingston kind of owned the hurdles in 3A last year. Cash Walker swept the hurdles 100 and 300. I think Ratzliff, if I'm not mistaken, was state runner-up in the 100 and then won the 300. So excellent hurdle season for the Redskins last year. Ratzliff will draw the walk, 4 pitches. That'll bring up Maddie Hammond, playing shortstop tonight. Played second base yesterday, pitched a little. Maddie with 5 RBIs in the game yesterday against Latta. Laced a triple down the line in the second inning. That ball comes too far inside, and I thought it hit her. Did it hit the bat? I guess it hit the bat. She get the bat down. Hammond steps in. Here's the offering from Parker. High to the backstop. It'll go. Ratzliff will round third, go halfway, and then go back. She'll round second and go halfway to third round, and then go back to second. Joined in here by Carly Lilly. You won't hear her. She's doing her job as running the concession stand. I tried to get her to get a headset on. She wouldn't do it. That one gets away from DeSeller. Goes to the backstop. 2-1 the count to Maddie Hammond. Runner on third, nobody out. Offering from Parker. Inside, brings the count to 3-1. Maddie Hammond gets ready. Parker gets her sign, and here she comes. That one's bounced down the line, foul. Ratzliff had to dodge it, get out of the way. Makes the count a full count here. Nobody down. Bottom half of the first inning. Lady Redskins threatening to score here early. The full count pitch. This one gets away. Ratzliff will score. Maddie Hammond will round first and take advantage of the catcher sleeping, and she'll take second base on the walk, and the Lady Redskins will take the lead 1-0. That'll bring up Dexter Bowerman. First offering to Bowerman is outside for a ball. Hammond will move over to third on a steal. Parker's offering. This one's inside, gets away from the catcher, and Hammond will come home and score Kingston's second run, brings the count to 2-0. As Bowerman digs in, Parker brings the offering. This one's high and inside. 3-0 your count now. This one high for ball 4. And Bowerman will take her base. Audrey Hughes will step into the box here, playing third base. Bailey Reagan will come out and run for the pitcher. Courtesy runner. That one will hit Audrey Hughes. She will take her base. And that'll bring up Ava Bain. First offering to Bain is in there for a strike. Bain 1 for 4 last night in the box. Made a great double play to end the first inning. This one's down the line, going to go foul for strike 2. Caught the ball up against the fence. The runner thought she could tag and score. Bain turned around and fired it home. Got her in time to end that inning. Have a timeout on the field as Parker needs to tie her shoes. Parker, now she's ready. Here's the 0-2 count. And that one will go off of Bain's hip. And the bases will be loaded. That'll bring up Kinley Hallam, as we'll have a mound visit here from the coach from Hugo. Rough start here for Parker as she has walked 3 and hit 2 batters to begin the game. And Hugo coach out trying to give her some pointers to help her and help kind of recollect here maybe. And meeting is over. Everybody's coming back to their places. And we'll get started as Kinley Hallam will step in. Bases full of Lady Redskins. Nobody down here in the top half of the first. The offering. Bounces in, ball 1. Parker's 1-0 pitch. Just a little high for ball 2. Your count here as Hallam steps in. Nowhere to put her. Parker will deliver. That one's just a high as well. 3-0 your count now. Pitch. Just outside, and that'll walk in the 3rd run of the game for the Lady Redskins. Emmett Bridgman will step in, playing second base today for the Lady Redskins. First offering, off the glove of the catcher, DeSeller, and Audrey Hughes will come in and score the 4th run. Everybody will move up a base. 1-0 the count here to Bridgman. Parker's 1-0 offering. As she'll slip and fall in delivery, the ball gets away from DeSeller. And Ava Bain will score. Two-0 pitch. Running at third now is Kinley Hallam. And we're going to have a balk, which you don't see that much in softball. But that will be a balk as the pitcher started her motion and then stopped and went back into her motion again. And that will score the 6th run of the inning. And so now the bases will be empty for Bridgman as she steps in with the 2-0 count still. And she will take her base on that pitch. And they tried to get, I think Coach Miner was trying to get her in a pickle down there, and the ball was dropped on the tag. And so Bridgman will be safe. We're going to have a pitching change, so we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back right after this.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Madill, Oklahoma, population 3,900, and home of the oldest Ford dealership in Oklahoma, Woody Ford. How does a small-town car dealership last over a century? A no-pressure buying experience with personal service that focuses on the customer. Hi, I'm Brian Butler, owner of Woody Ford, and I guarantee pricing that is competitive with the big city car dealers. Guys, it's really that simple. Ford's cost less than Madill. So come to Woody Ford and get the vehicle you want with free oil changes for life. Get to Woody Ford in Madill and woodyford.com.
Dexter Davis will step into the box as Nevaeh Webster will now step into the circle for the Lady Buffaloes. Runner at second is Emma Bridgman. Nobody out in the first pitch. The Davis hits her. She'll take her base. And the Lady Redskins will send Keaton Hatley to the plate. Hatley, not Hatley. Said it wrong. I'll try to get it right next time. First offering to Hatley is outside, bounces to the backstop. Both runners will move up a base. 1-0 count to Hatley. Webster's pitch way outside again. Bridgman will score. Destry Davis will move to third. And it'll bring your score to 7-0 Redskins. Top of the first. Another outside pitch. And Davis will score. Webster thinks he's done with the mask. Takes it off and tosses it over to Coach. I don't know that I could put that thing on my face either. It might mess with me too. This offering. Outside steal, be ball 4. And we will go back to the top of the order. Ratzlaff will step back into the box here. High off the glove as Keaton Hatley will move to second base. Webster's 1-0 pitch. Outside, ball 2. That one just off the plate. Webster's working her way back in. She's kind of getting there, getting a little closer. Three-0 count. Here's the pitch. This was high to the backstop. And Ratzlaff will take her base. Page will move to third. Page. Hatley. That'll bring up Maddie Hanman. Hammond steps in for the second time in the inning. Offering is high. Throw down to second. Nobody is there. And Hatley will come in to score on the throw down. And Ratzlaff will move over to third. Lady Redskins put 9 on the board here to begin the first inning. Nobody out still. That one gets away from the catcher. Ratzlaff will score. And so Hammond steps back in, 2-0 count as Webster brings the pitch. Inside for ball 3. Webster struggling here in the early goings. And gets her sign, brings in the 3-0 count. Outside, ball 4. Dextry Bowerman will step in. Pitch will hit her, and she will take her base. And let's see what's going on. We have time on the field. I think we're going to have another pitching change. And we're going to take another commercial. We'll be back after this.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Madill, Oklahoma, population 3,900, and home of the oldest Ford dealership in Oklahoma, Woody Ford. How does a small town car dealership last over a century? A no-pressure buying experience with personal service that focuses on the customer. Hi, I'm Brian Butler, owner of Woody Ford, and I guarantee pricing that is competitive with the big city car dealers. Guys, it's really that simple. Ford's cost less than Madill. So come to Woody Ford and get the vehicle you want with free oil changes for life. Get to Woody Ford in Madill and woodyford.com.
And we are back as it was. Yes, we did change pitchers. We went back to the first pitcher, Parker, and so there was no warm-up pitches needed. But I went ahead and let the commercials play through anyway. We now have Audrey Hughes up to bat, and we have 2 outs as we have a 1-1 count to Audrey Hughes. 2 down here in the bottom half of the first inning. Brings the count to 2-1. Two-one pitch here. Strike over the outside corner. Makes the count 2-2. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That's what bounces in. Ball 3. Brings the count to full to Audrey Hughes. Here's the full. That one will hit her. And Hughes will take the base, bring up Ava Bain. Bain will step in. And that'll be 3 outs. We'll be back after this with the second inning.
When choosing a builder for your forever home, you want 3 qualities. Flexibility. Herndon Construction is flexible in overcoming design and construction challenges. Innovation. Herndon Construction is constantly innovating by adopting the newest techniques to the home building process. Results. Builders at Herndon Construction aren't satisfied until you are. Get started on your forever home today at herndonconstruction.net. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950.
As we get ready to go in the second inning here, Chrisette Littlejohn to lead off for the Lady Buffaloes. Littlejohn will step in as Dextry Bowerman gets ready for her second inning at work. First offering's inside for ball 1. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1 to count here. Start the second half of the top half of the second inning, excuse me. This one right down the middle. Strike two. A 1-2 count now to Little John. The 1-2 pitch. This one's in on the inside corner. That'll strike three. Caitlin Brown will step in for the Lady Buffaloes. First offering to her. Swung on and fouled back to the screen. Strike one to her. Brown steps in. Bowerman steps in. Here's the offering. This one off the plate on the inside corner. Brings the count to 1-1 apiece. 1 apiece. Nobody on. Top of the second. That one catches the inside corner. Bowerman starting to find a groove here. Just off the inside on that one. Brings the count to 2 apiece to Brown. She'll put the bat on the ball, ground back to Bowerman, who fires it over to Bain at first for the third out of the inning, or second out of the inning, excuse me. Nevaeh Webster will step in. Two down. This one over in the outside box. Ball one. Ethan Miles is at the concession stand. He says hi. I tried to get Ethan to come do some broadcasting with me. He said he'll do a softball with me. We'll get him on the softball later in the season. Yeah, that'll be fun. We'll ask him some football questions. We'll have some football games under our belt maybe by then. That went over the outside corner. Luke Bellatini has joined us too. He's in here chilling. He's been out weed eating. He's hot. And so he had to get some air conditioning. That'll be over the outside corner. She'll swing and miss. Strike three. That'll do the half of the inning for the Lady Buffaloes. We'll be back after this.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Welcome back as we get ready to get started here in the bottom half of the second inning. The Redskins up 10-0 as Parker steps back out. Ava Bain to lead things off for the Lady Redskins. Looks like we're getting about ready to go here. Ava Bain, she's ready to go. She steps in. Had to get back out. There's the throw down. Ava Baines now is ready to step in as Parker is ready to go. She's in the circle. And here we go. Bain drives it through the third base side between the shortstop and third baseman. The throw in gets away past the first baseman, and Ava will go down to second. And now she'll come over to third, and she will get a 2 bases on the error. And Kinley Hallam will step in. Kinley playing center field today for the Lady Redskins. First offering to Kinley, just inside, ball 1. Weather's a great day today, a lot better than it was yesterday out here. Sunny and hot today. You got nice overcast skies, a little cooler. This is inside, ball 2. Two-0 pitch to Hallam. It's high for ball 3. Offering misses down low, and Hallam will earn a 4-pitch walk. Emma Bridgman will step in. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the bottom half of the second inning. Lady Redskins scored 10 in the first. Hallam will go down to second on the pitch. It just dribbled away a little bit from the catcher. From Brown there. And so now you have runners at second and third. Nobody out. We have a time on the field as we have a Hugo player needs to tie her shoe. If you're late joining us, the field looks great. Turf field now. Dugouts, different positions. You can see better from the stands. Just everything looks nicer now here since the renovation. That's a ball high for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-0 to Bridgman. Outside, ball 3. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bridgman steps in. 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one a little low. Gets away from the catcher. Emma Bridgman will walk. Bain will score. Oh. Oh, man. Okay. In there for the strike to first offering to Destry Davis. Bridgman moved down to second on the pitch. Bridgman at second. Hallam at third. 0-1 to count here. 1-1 to count now. 1-1 pitch. Driven. Kind of a high fly ball. It's going to fall in left field. Hallam will come in and score. Destry Davis will go halfway, and then she'll go on down to second as Bridgman will come home and score. Lady Redskins will plate 2 there, brings the score to 13-0. Nobody down here in the bottom of the second. I'll bring up Keaton Hatley. And we had a base runner leave too early. She'll be out. Destry Davis will be the first out of the inning as Hatley steps in. That was a strike there. Oh, 1 to count. Make that 1-1. One pitch. A high strike, be strike 2. One-two pitch here, no, 1 out, nobody on. Bottom half second inning for your Lady Redskins. She'll swing on that one, bounce it to second base. Second baseman up with it, and Hatley will beat out the throw. And she'll be safe down there at first. Kate Ratzliff will come back to the plate. Ball. Pitch is low for a ball. If you're wondering about run rolls in district play, it has to go 5 innings unless the coaches agree. And it's 10 after 5. But the coaches could agree, and it could go only 3. We'll have another base runner run early. That'd be 2 outs. As the offering from Parker is high. Two-0 pitch. Parker will slip on the pitch, bounce it in, makes it 3-0. 2 down here in the bottom of the second. Three-0 count. This one will catch the inside corner for strike 1 to Ratzliff. 3-1 now, the count with 2 down. Three-one offering. That'll be a walk. Maddie Hammond will come to the plate here. Maddie playing shortstop today. Played second base yesterday. Pitched a little late in the game. And that'll be the 3rd out as we have another runner leave early. We'll be back after these messages.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCadden in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options or call today at 580-795-2500.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Welcome back as we get started for the third inning action here. Lady Redskins lead 13-0 over the Lady Buffaloes from Hugo. Allie DeSeller set to lead off, the catcher. She'll step into the box first for the Buffaloes. Seller steps in as Bowerman gets ready for her third inning of work. First offering. The Seller offers that. It'll be strike one. Oh, 1 count. Bowerman's pitch. This one low for ball one. Brings the count to 1-1. This one bounces in. Ball two. High pitch for ball three. 3-1 to count. As Bowerman delivers. Down the middle will go for strike two. Works the count to even here. Here's the payoff pitch to DeSeller. High for ball four. DeSeller will take first base. Tonica. KK Tonica will step in, playing second base today. First offering to her, in there for a strike. Second pitch, ball one. Looks like we've had some changes out in the field. That's in there for a strike. I believe we have Destry Davis behind the plate now catching. Kate Ratzliff has moved over to shortstop. Emma Bridgman's out in left field. And Maddie Hammond is over to second base. Count now 2-2. Nobody out. That one's bounced. Ava Bain will field it, flip it over to Maddie, who's covering first for the first down of the inning. Bentley Harbison will come up to plate, playing right field. High ball. One. Second pitch. High and outside, ball two. 2-0 count. One out, runner at second. This one misses low for ball three. Bowerman's pitch. This one's down the middle for strike one. That one will catch the corner on the outside. Strike two. Full count to Harvison. That one catches the outside corner. Strike 3 for the second down of the inning. Back to the top of the order for the Lady Buffaloes as Kenzie Johnson will step in. She'll swing and miss at strike 1. That one will catch the inside corner for strike 2. And swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nothing doing for the Lady Buffaloes. We're through 2.5. We're back after these messages.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you. So why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCadden in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options or call today at 580-795-2500.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Welcome back, as that will be the end of the first game. 13 after 3 will be the run roll. Lady Redskins win game 1. We'll be back with game 2 here in just a little bit. So I'm going to send you to another commercial break. As the teams get ready to play game 2, it'll come back, and you'll be able to hear some things. I just won't be talking the whole time. So one more commercial break, and you'll come back, and we'll get ready to go with game 2.
There are things that get in the way of life. Say, like house cleaning, busy work schedule, waiting in line at the coffee shop. But there's one thing that really doesn't have to be, and that's your vehicle maintenance and repair. Call or download the Woody Ford Service app. Because with our new Woody mobile service app, you set the pace, and it's super easy. Download the app from the store and register in just a few minutes. And best of all, we'll come to you. We are there when it matters. Download the Woody mobile service app now.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
In the circle for the Lady Redskins, be number 23, Maddie Hammond. Leading off for the Lady.
Welcome back as we get ready to go with Game 2 action here. Maddie Hammond getting the start in the circle for the Lady Redskins here in the second game. As Kinsley Johnson will step in to bat for the Lady Buffaloes. And here we go, game number 2 heading your way. First offering from Hammond. Catches the plate for a strike. This one bounces in for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Brings the count to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes as Hammond delivers. Dribbled right back to Hammond. She'll throw to Gracie Bridgman, who's playing first base, and get the out. Lily Parker back to the plate. First offering to Parker. She swings and misses, strike 1. Second pitch is outside for ball 1. 1-1 to count. This one catches the bat as she kind of check swinged it, but it'll fall foul. Athletic Director Taylor Weaver's in the box today, taking advantage of the air conditioning. The only air conditioned spot down here to watch the game. And that'll be a swing and a miss as Hammond will record the second out with a strikeout. And Jada Kane will step in. First offering to Kane is over the outside corner, strike 1. This one's dribbled foul. Brings the count to 0-2 with 2 outs. Catches the outside corner, strike 3 looking, and Hammond works her way through the first inning. We'll be back after these messages.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Durant is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Durant. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
And welcome back as we get started with the bottom half of the second inning, or first inning, excuse me. I believe that's Jada Kane throwing in the circle for the Lady Buffaloes here in the second game. Lady Redskins took game one 13-0, 3 innings, and just getting started here in game two as Kate Ratzliff will lead things off for the Lady Redskins. I believe the Lady Redskins will continue action on Thursday as they travel to Cushing for the Cushing tournament. Leading off for the Lady Redskins will be the shortstop, number 1, Kate Ratzliff. First offering to Ratzliff, low for ball 1. Swing and foul back, strike 1 on the second pitch. 1-1 your count now. This one hits her on the inside, and she'll take her base. Maddie Hammond will step into the box. First pitch she sees, low for ball 1. Ratzliff steals second. Second pitch, high for ball 1-2. Ratzliff takes third on the pitch. Runner at third now, nobody out. 2-0 count to Maddie Hammond. Last night's game against Latta. 3 RBI triple, 2 RBI double for a total of 5 RBIs. That one's fouled off down the third base side. Strike 1 brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. This one's dribbled to pitcher. She kind of bobbles it, but she's able to flip it over to the first baseman as Parker will catch the ball and record the out for the first down of the inning. Ratzliff does come home and score on the play, and that'll bring Chloe Hall to the plate. Now batting, Chloe Hall. First offering to Hall, off the plate for ball 1. Fouled back out of play. Count 1-1 here, 1 out. Nobody on. Down the middle, this one's popped back as well. Hall steps in with the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. High and outside for ball 2. Evens to count at 2 apiece. Pitch. Inside and low. Hall has worked to count full here. This one bounces in for ball 4, and Hall will take first base. Bailey Reagan will step in. Playing left field in the game today. First offering to her is high and outside for ball 1. Second pitch outside, ball 2. Hall will move down on the pitch as it got away from Brown. Works the count to 3-0 to Reagan. 3-0 pitch. This is high. Bailey Reagan will work her way to first base on a walk. Gracie Bridgman will step into the plate. Bridgman playing first base in this game. She got the start last night in the circle against Latta. Came out of the game in the 5th, came back in the game in the 6th, and finished it out, got the victory. First offering to her is inside, ball 1. Both runners will advance. This one's high and over the head of the catcher. Coming home is Chloe Hall. She'll slide in safely. The ball will get away from the pitcher, and Bailey Reagan will come in and score. 1-0 count to Bridgman. 1 out here. Three have scored. This one low for ball 2. That one bounces in for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Gracie Bridgman. Kinley Hallam will step in. Center fielder for Lady Redskins today. First offering she sees is outside for ball 1. Second one. Turns the bunt. She bunts it. It goes in the air. It falls in front of the catcher. She fires it down to first base to get the out. Bridgman running all the way. Nobody's covering third, and she'll get all the way to third base. Second out of the inning is Hallam on a great play by Brown. Emma Bridgen sets in. First offering to Bridgman falls in for a strike. Second one gets away from Brown, and Gracie Bridgman will score. So you have Emma Bridgman at the plate. Gracie Bridgman just scored. 4-0 Lady Redskins here in the bottom half of the first inning. 2 down. Offering is outside. Brings the count to 2 balls and 1 strike. Bounces in. So it's a 3-1 count now to Emma Bridgman. That one gets away. Outside corner. Bridgman will jog down to first. And Destry Davis will step in. Destry began the day in left field, moved to the catcher's position. Now she's in the catcher's position to start this game. First offering. I missed the call from the umpire. Emma Bridgman moves to second base on the call. It was a ball. This one's driven in the gap. Nice. And Bridgman will come in to score on the base hit by Davis. Davis will move down to second on the throw. And that'll bring Keaton Hatley up to the plate. Hatley playing second base today in this game. Started the game in right field earlier. Watch this ball 2 go by. 2-0 the count. 5 runs across the plate for the Lady Redskins in the first inning so far. Destry Davis is at third. 2 outs though. This one bounces in for ball 3. I'll correct the score. And Hatley will take her base. Back to the top of the lineup as Ratzliff will step back up. That's going to be a foul ball as the pitch was behind Ratzliff and it hits her bat. So an 0-1 count to Ratzliff. As more people are coming in the concession stand finding the air conditioning. These high school kids, I'm telling you. What does it say about our basketball players? They can't handle the heat. Is that why they play inside? They're golfers. 2 balls and 1 strike to count to Ratzliff. This one high and inside gets past Brown. Brings the count to 3-1. Davis will score. And Hatley will move to third base. 6-0 the score. Outside. That'll be ball 4. And that'll bring up Maddie Hammond. This one's high fly ball to center field, and it's going to be caught out there for the third out of the inning. Lady Redskins score 6. That'll be the end of the first. We'll be back after these messages.
Madill, Oklahoma, population 3,900, and home of the oldest Ford dealership in Oklahoma, Woody Ford. How does a small town car dealership last over a century? A no-pressure buying experience with personal service that focuses on the customer. Hi, I'm Brian Butler, owner of Woody Ford, and I guarantee pricing that is competitive with the big city car dealers. Guys, it's really that simple. Fords cost less than Madill. So come to Woody Ford and get the vehicle you want with free oil changes for life. Get to Woody Ford in Madill and woodyford.com.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back as we get ready to get started with the second inning of play here. Lady Redskins lead 6-0 after the first inning. Maddie Hammond back in the circle. Leading off for the Lady Buffaloes will be Chrislet Littlejohn, I believe. Littlejohn will step in. First offering to Littlejohn is a ball. Inside. Second offering in there for a strike. Brings the count at 1-1. Hammond's 1-1 pitch. Catches the outside corner, strike 2. One ball and 2 strikes to Littlejohn. Hammond delivers. Catches that outside corner again. Catches Littlejohn looking for the first down of the inning. Caitlin Brown will step in. She'll put one in the air. Hallam will get underneath it and record the second out of the inning. Nevaeh Webster will step in. Nevaeh with a great catch at the end of the first inning there out in center field. First offering she sees is a strike. That one catches outside corner, strike 2. 0-2 the count, 2 out. Nobody on here in the top half of the second inning. Swing and a miss, and Hammond will strike her out to end the inning, or in their half. We'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
When choosing a builder for your forever home, you want 3 qualities. Flexibility. Herndon Construction is flexible in overcoming design and construction challenges. Innovation. Herndon Construction is constantly innovating by adopting the newest techniques to the home building process. Results. Builders at Herndon Construction aren't satisfied until you are. Get started on your forever home today at HerndonConstruction.net. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950.
And we're back here for the bottom half of the second inning. Lady Redskins lead 6-0. Chloe Hall will step in. First pitch she sees. It's a ball outside. Second offering's low for ball 2. 2 on the count here. Begin the second half of the second inning. This one catches the inside corner for strike 1. Low for ball 3. That one catches the outside corner for strike 2. Full count now to Hall. Here's the payoff pitch. Outside for ball 4. And Hall will work a walk. Bailey Reagan will step into the box. First pitch she sees, bounces to the plate, be ball 1. Outside, ball 2. Two-0 pitch, ball 3. Hall will take second base on a steal. The 3-0 count. That's high for ball 4. 4-pitch walk to Reagan. And that'll bring up Gracie Bridgman. Gracie Bridgman steps in. First pitch she sees, low for ball 1. Ball 2. 2-0 the count now. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Second inning. This one's driven to left field. Over the left fielder's head. One hops the wall. Chloe Hall round third. She's coming home to score. Bailey Reagan rounds third. She's going to come home and score. And Gracie Bridgman will get a 2-run double here in the second inning. Kinley Howland will step back into the box. First offering to Hallam is a strike. 0-1 the count. This one bounces in, be ball 1. 1-1 to count here. This one pop fly. It's on the infield. And the shortstop will make the catch as Nevaeh Webster came in, and the ball popped out of her glove, and then she was able to snag it again for the first down of the inning. And that'll bring up Emma Bridgman, number 5. First pitch she sees, she bounces towards the shortstop, comes up with, throws it across diamond. Bridgman's going to beat it out. Gracie Bridgman will round third and score on the passed ball. And Emma will go down to second. 9-0 your score as Destry Davis will step in. First pitch Destry sees is outside. Low for ball 2. Ball 3. That'll be high for ball 4. Keaton Hatley will step into the plate now. First offering she sees is outside for ball 1. Ball 2. This one's high and inside. .3-0 the count. 1 down here in the bottom half of the second inning. This one bounces in for ball 4. Ratzliff will come to the plate. She'll step in. High and outside for ball 1. This one's bounced to second base, gets right past second baseman, goes out in the outfield. Emma Bridgman will come in to score. Dexter Davis will come in to score. So will Keaton Hatley. And on the throw to home, Ratzliff will go to third. Maddie Hammond will step in. 12-0 your score, as the first pitch Hammond sees is a strike on the outside corner. This one's knocked foul for strike 2. 0-2 the count, 1 out. Runner at third is Kate Ratzliff, following a base hit and was able to move around the bases on an error. This one's up the middle. It'll score Ratzliff, and Hammond will be on first with a single. Chloe Hall comes to the plate. Lady Redskins lead now 13-0. Pitch gets away. Hammond will find her way all the way around to third on that one. Outside for ball 2. High, ball 3. That one's in there for a strike. 3-1 the count. This one bounces in for ball 4. And Hall will take her base. And Lady Redskins have batted all the way around here in the second inning. Scored 7 runs. As Bailey Reagan comes back to the plate, looks at ball 1. That one will get away from Brown as Hammond will score. That'll be a 4-pitch watch to Bailey Reagan. 2 down in the inning as Gracie Bridgman steps back in. First pitch. Reagan left early, so that'll be the 3rd out. We'll be back for the 3rd inning right after this.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the third inning. I'll get that changed and fixed up here on the scoreboard. Lady Redskins lead 14-0 over the Lady Buffaloes. As number 4, Allie DeSeller gets ready to bat. She will come to the plate. First pitch she sees is a strike by Hammond. Swung on, dribbled down the first base line for foul. 0-2 the count here. Swung on a miss. Destry Davis will drop the ball, and she'll tag the runner out. Strike 3, first down of the inning. That'll bring up number 0, KK Tanika. Swung on a miss, strike 1. Second offering, ball 1. Strike 2. 1-2 the count. That one's over the outside corner, strike 3. 2 down in the inning. Lady Redskins, like I said, will travel to Cushing Thursday, Friday, Saturday for the Cushing tournament. Return home next week, Monday and Tuesday here against Atoka and then Silo for 2 district games. Well, both those nights are district games. There aren't 2 those nights. As for a broadcast, the next broadcast we will have will be August 25th at Antlers. On 1 to count. Now it's 1-1. Strike 2, 1-2. High and outside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Now we'll catch the outside corner for strike 3, and that will be the ball game as the Lady Redskins will sweep the Lady Buffaloes to begin their district play. 3-0 on the season now will be the Lady Redskins varsity team as they continue their hot start And that'll do it for us here. I'm going to send y'all to commercial break. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back on the air August 25th for softball at Antlers. You guys have a good night. We'll see you next time.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.